turnarounds. These are stocks that are battered down, or they're hated companies, or they've been forgotten about. They're depressed in price. But you have determined some one thing or a few things that have the potential for reversing this company's fortunes, independent of the industry getting better or the economy getting better. You always have to do a balance sheet check on any company. This includes turnarounds. Do they have enough cash to make it through the next 12 months, the next 24 months? Do they have a lot of debt that's due right now? These are important questions to answer. Make sure you understand and believe in the plan to restore corporate profits.
It's all internal. They're doing something, either new product, new management, cutting costs, getting rid of something inside the company that allows them to improve themselves.
Lots of turnarounds never happen, but a few winners can make up for lots of losers. What's important is to wait for the actual evidence of the turnaround occurring, not just the symptoms.
The turnaround, you had plenty of time. So just don't buy on the hope. Wait for the reality. Turnarounds are so big, it's worth waiting to get some real evidence. S.S. Kresge was a company going nowhere, in real trouble. They invented the Kmart formula. They rolled it out across the country. The stock went up over 50-fold. Kmart became a massive stock.
Sometimes 2 and 2 equals 8. How could this be? Because a company has a hidden asset that isn't reflected in the stock price. When Wall Street wakes up to the hidden assets, the stock could be terrific. Want a great example? Let's look at Disney.
Walt Disney is an example of an asset play. After they'd opened up Disney World and after they'd opened up Epcot, the company's growth rate sort of slowed down. They weren't growing very fast. And then they discovered there was a lot of assets inside the company. There was the name Walt Disney. They started the Disney Channel. They started selling things that they sold at Disney World and at Disneyland. They started selling them everywhere. They used their licenses for Mickey Mouse and all their characters. Made a fortune on that. These are on the books for nothing. The company was loaded with assets. In addition, they had all that land inside of Disney World, and everybody had hotels outside of Disney World. They decided to use their land inside to develop more parks, and then even have other companies come in. These companies paid their money to build inside of Epcot or inside of areas of Disney World.
So what are hidden assets? Many companies, particularly old-line companies that have been around 20, 40, 50, 100 years or more, have real estate holdings whose true market value is not reflected on the balance sheet in the annual report. In many cases, the hidden asset is the company's name and its reputation. Disney is one example of a company with a great name. So is Coca-Cola. That name can be a huge asset when the company rolls out a new product. This name is carried at little or no value on the balance sheet, whereas it is incredibly valuable. Companies like Intel and AT&T not only make great products, but they have numerous patents for these great products. As long as they have those patents, no one can make the exact same product. That's a tremendous aid in any business. Back in 1987, when the stock market had a major correction, Dreyfus fell to below its price of cash per share. Stock fell from over 50 to under 20. At that point, it was selling for less than its cash. Anytime you buy a stock at less than its cash after subtracting all debt and it has good business, you're getting something for nothing.